Welcome everybody to this open Zoom meeting. Lovely to see you all. Patricia, Nina, Connie there, sweetheart. Rosa, sweetheart. Catherine, nice to see you, sweetheart. Tony, sweet guy. Guy, Chris, my buddy. Chatted with him today in the car. Well,
and Klaus.
Klaus.
Hey.
Hi, everybody.
Hey.
Hello, Klaus.
Hi, Tony. Hi, Sander. Hi, Rosa.
Hello, Agnes. Agnes is joining also. So welcome everybody. So this is it, as in there's nothing else. At the same time, claiming that there is something else. Is this already? And there may be a sense, well, I'm separated from this. I have a life. I have a wife or a husband and kids. And they are separated from me is already just simply this. And this sense of separation, or the belief of separation, is already not separate. It's already completely what it is, or what it seems to be. So I would suggest there's just the direction of whatever is happening, sitting in a Zoom meeting, being excitement or having excitement, or being curious or interested, or wanting to know, or thinking there's something here which can help me to get to freedom. All that is this already, and it has nothing to do with a you as a separated being. But then again, feeling separated has already nothing to do with a you. This sense of separation is not owned by a you. There's no one doing the sense of separation. There's just life singing as separation, as needs, wants, likes, dislikes, opinions, thoughts. This is it. And liking these words, or thinking they have a value or not, is already just simply this. And this liking may just simply stop. The liking of these types of meetings may just simply stop, but it will not stop for you, as this is already not happening for you. There's no you for whom this is happening. And even the feeling this is happening for me is already me-less. It's already just simply the fullness, the directness of whatever is happening. Empty, me-less, you-less, I-less, centerless. And wanting to go to meetings, wanting to go to a certain type of meetings, non-duality meetings, may just stop. This interest to come here tonight is already no one's interest. There's no separated you having that interest. It's already ownerless. There's no one owning the interest. There's no one doing the interest. This interest to sit here tonight may just simply stop, or may just simply shift into the interest to listen to Eckhart Tolle or Rupert Spira, or to watch football. This is free to be whatever it is, or whatever it seems to be. Liking, not liking, loving, hating, killing. I'm amazed by Tony, what a beautiful glasses there. Is it so much light? I don't hear you, sorry.
You're muted, Tony.
Wait.
Start again. Unmute yourself and start again.
Oh, hi. Yeah, nice to meet everyone. Yeah, I probably look like a strange insect. It's just wear them at nighttime to block out the screens and whatnot for my sleep. So yeah, hope I'm not frightening anybody.
Well, anything may happen.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, it's so obvious, you know. Thinking, what the hell is that? Why is somebody wearing glasses when it's dark? Is already just simply this. This wondering just simply innocently arising, and then an explanation seemed to be given why there is a wearing of the glasses, and it's already empty. It's already just simply this. Explaining, making a conclusion, thinking it's better to wear glasses before going to bed is already just simply this. And this need to wear the glasses may just simply stop, or it may become intense. Like
I might get another pair, maybe 3 more pairs.
Yes. Well, who knows? You know, there's no one to know what's next. So this is it.
This is it.
Anyone wants to share or wants to, what's coming up?
Quickly, just when you mentioned, sweetheart, joining a non-duality meeting is what's happening, and this may stop. And I directly thought of like that you are referring to this here, right? This non-dual meeting. And I was like, what? This is a non-dual meeting? Like for me, it's like meeting friends. And
Well,
I was like, I'm wrong here.
Well, that's it. You know, I mean, claiming this to be a non-duality meeting or a meeting of friends or a philosophy club or, you know, a cult coming together, it's already just simply this. You know, the naming this non-duality meeting or cult meeting or part of a sect is already just simply this. This doesn't care. It's the naming is it already. So yeah, there was just an innocent naming this a non-duality meeting, but I mean there isn't a thing called non-duality. I mean there isn't something which is meeting here already. It's already complete. Nothing is meeting. Nothing ever get apart, so to say. It's already whole and complete. Even the idea that it's incomplete is already completely this. But yeah, Rosa, I mean, non-duality meeting is just a name.
Yeah, sweetheart. Beautiful. Thanks for sharing. Tony.
Yes.
Oh, sorry, we have 2 Tonys now.
Oh.
I think.
Yeah, Tony Guri.
Guy. You're muted. Tony, you're muted.
Now, yes, in order to be a little controversial, I would like to say that here seems very weird or strange thinking that after being here the open secret message, one could be ever interested in hearing Muji or Eckhart Tolle. Maybe watching football, yes, and Netflix, of course. But Muji or Eckhart Tolle, of course, if this happens, this would be this. But here seems impossible.
Well, I mean, that's it already, my friend. So claiming that seems to be impossible for me to ever go to Muji is already just simply this: the conclusion or the assumptions are innocent. So yes, I mean, some things seem less likely to happen. That's it. Believing that there is a not going back to Eckhart Tolle or Muji is this already. But yes, there seems to be, it seems to be less likely to happen. But there is no knowing. Right, Tony?
Yes, not knowing, not knowing. But it's very, very unlikely. Yes.
Oh, that's it. I'm not going to disagree. It's already just simply what seems to be suggested, that it's unlikely to happen.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with you know, being interested in Eckhart Tolle or Muji. It's just simply what seems to be happening. You know, being interested in Eckhart Tolle, and then suddenly this interest may just simply shift into going to Tony Parsons' meeting is already just simply this. There's no one doing the interest. These interests are just dancing around for no one. I mean, there's nothing actually dancing around, but just as a matter of speaking, there's just needs, likes, wants, dislikes, arising, dissolving, and it has already nothing to do with you. So yes, there's nothing wrong with going to Eckhart Tolle or Muji. It's just simply what is. As is claiming and it's not wrong, or claiming it right, it's already innocently this. What's there in the sky, Tony? You're looking upward. Is there an answer there?
Sometimes the thought arises from the sky.
Oh yeah, we can say thoughts arise from the sky.
And disappear again. Looking upstairs, here, woof, is inspiring.
Well, in a way, no one has ever seen a thought.
Never, never, never. What a weird thing, you know?
Tony, here it's the same. When I try to remember something, I notice that I'm looking up.
Yes.
Yeah. A lot of people are doing this, by the way.
Yes.
They try to remember as if the memory is there somewhere, you know. It's so beautiful. But yeah,
It's
cool.
beautiful. It's really beautiful.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, I would say that's just how it seems to function. You know, looking in a certain corner as if there's something there, which can be grasped, like a secret apartment there where everything is stored.
But the thoughts, what are thoughts, Sander?
Well, I mean, you know, what are thoughts is basically just another thought asking what are thoughts.
Mm-hmm.
So that I would say there are just thoughts. But then again, you know, saying that there's just thoughts or no thoughts is just another thought.
I have something.
Oh, Nina.
A thought came to me.
Great.
And I just had a thought that there's nobody here. And it's appearing that we all have our own thoughts. And yet we can't get outside. There's nobody outside of to see everybody.
Now there's no one in the vault able to step outside. Likewise, there's no one inside here able to step aside of this. And validate if this is happening or not. There's just no way of dividing this, stepping out of this. There's nowhere to go. There's already no one in this able to get out. There's no one in the vault able to leave it.
Yeah, the feeling of aloneness. The idea of aloneness, even. Like there's nobody here, and there's it brings up, it can bring up fear, and then it can bring up a sense of relief, because now there's nothing to compare to. There's no comparisons, which brought a lot of pain here. Like comparing all the time. It's so debilitating. And I just wanted, it's that desire to belong. And it's still here, but a lot of groups that I've since left, you know, behind, those people are still in those groups. Like if I look back, they're still there. And they've stayed there, and I've left. Like, so it feels like I've left those groups, and yet they're still there. And I'm like, why are they still there? And why can't I stay anywhere? I can't stay anywhere. But everybody else is staying where they're staying. It's a funny, I can't explain it, but I just feel like everybody's staying where they're staying, and I can't stay anywhere. So nobody will ever know me. And then I come here, and then it's a relief, because this is what was being searched for all along, was there is nowhere, and there's no one. And that was what was searched for. So it does feel like a resting place. And yet being in community at the same time.
Well, that's it. It's a beautiful, innocent report of what seems to be happening there. The sense of resting. This is what I have searched for. Feeling at home. And this sense of this is it is already for no one. The sense of this is it has nothing to do with a you. This feeling of feeling home, or any feeling basically which may arise, is already you-less, in the sense it's not yours. It's not happening for you. You are not the doers, just feeling at home. Thank you. I like the sharing there, Naina. It's yes, and this wondering, why am I not able to stay? You know, this wondering why. What is this? Why this? Why that? This why may just simply stop. The need to know. We're trying to figure it out. We're trying to get to the bottom of this is already just simply this, and this wondering, this why this or why that, may just stop, collapse, dissolve, shift into the absence of the wondering why. Sorry, Rosa, you had your hand up. You wanted to say something.
Yeah, when Nina shared the story, I could totally feel you, because I felt the same. And I was wondering, and then just seeing the perfection in everything, like resonating with this music channel, or with this music channel is in a way the same. And what popped up here was there is simply, here, I can only speak for myself, simply no landing place anymore, nowhere to land. It's just like enjoying here, being with friends, and that's it. Even not anymore being able to say that this is here about non-duality. I have no idea what this is about. Yeah. Yeah, thanks for sharing. Nice.
It's funny, of course, when we talk about, you hear it a lot when people say, well, there is no landing place. Basically saying there's no landing place is just another landing place claiming that there is no landing place. I mean, it's totally, you know, we hear it a lot. There's no landing place, free fall. That's it. But claiming there to be a landing place or not is just another landing place that there is or there isn't. It's just what seems to be happening. There is no one to land anywhere. That's just another landing place or so-called claim.
Can I ask a question?
Of course, Pancho, go ahead.
So many teachers, nearly all teachers say this message is, it has nothing to do with the mind, it is energetic. But this is not quite clear to me. What does it mean by it has nothing to do with the mind, it is energetic? What does it mean?
Well, it doesn't mean anything, basically. You know, claiming that this has something to do with something or not is already just simply this. So claiming that this has nothing to do with the mind and that it's all energetic is already this. I mean, it's just the claim. Here it doesn't mean anything more than what it means. So there may be all types of ideas what energy is or what the mind is, and that this have nothing to do with the mind. Well, that's it.
A person asks Krishnamurti a question, and Krishnamurti says, the answer that I give to you does not depend on me. That is, if 10% asks the same question, I will give 10 different answers. So,
Yes.
What does it mean? As if when I ask you a question, the question
Well,
the answer that you give depends on me.
it means whatever meaning it's been giving innocently already. So if there is a sense of that it's meaning a lot, then it's meaning a lot. If there's no sense of meaning in it, then there's no sense of meaning in it. It means just simply what it means or how it feels or how it looks like or how it smells. It's already just simply what it is. Maybe it's good to ask. I mean, the guy is not living anymore, Krishnamurti, but I have no clue what he's meaning. But there may be a sense when I understand what he is meaning, I can become free. Then I'm closer. You know, then I'm closer to freedom, or then I'm closer to enlightenment, or closer to whatever is believed to be happening when you get this. So there seems to be a trying to get this clear, because when I get this clear, maybe then my life will be complete. And that itself is already complete. There's nothing to get already. At the same time, thinking that there's something to get by asking questions is already this. It doesn't matter which answer is given or not. It's already just simply what it is. And there may be a liking of the answer or not. There may be an idea, well, it helped me so much. I'm 10 steps closer to my freedom. That's it. Nina.
Yeah, so I guess I've been feeling really empty these past 10 years. I mean, really, like, I know it's a story, but it just progressed emptier and emptier. So try to get rid of that emptiness by joining groups and talking about spiritual knowledge. It didn't help. Like, I thought it did, and then it didn't. And then at the end, it just felt empty again. And everybody else felt so full. And I always was feeling kind of a jealousy, maybe, because I felt like they found something and they got full of something. And then I felt empty of something. And so I can't stay. That's why I feel like I have to leave, because I just continue to feel empty. And so I don't feel like I belong anywhere. And then I hear people saying they're empty. And then all of a sudden, it's like the lights go up again. Like, oh, like I'm not alone. Everyone. So it feels like an empty meeting, but that's what's bringing the joy.
Beautiful.
That's what brings the joy, not stories. Stories don't bring me happiness. Emptiness and joining with others in that emptiness, like, fills me up so much. I feel like I'm going to explode with happiness and love. And it feels so painful at the same time, because I've held it in for so long. Like that suppression or something. And my heart just feels like it's opening now for the first time, just being in this group, like any non-duality group where everybody's empty. I just love it. And that's all I can say. It's not even for me. It's just what's happening.
Beautiful.
And I'm just sharing all of it now because there's nothing to hide.
No. There's nothing to hide. And at the same time, trying to hide feelings and emotions may just simply happen. That's already just empty. There's no one hiding anything or not hiding anything. It's just simply this, expressing what is felt. I love it. Tony, did I see your hand there?
Yes.
You just wait.
Yes. Nina, we are here sharing.
Nina.
Nina, sorry. Here is a sharing of our absence. And this is absolutely empty and full on. And that's amazing. It's not understandable. This one here doesn't understand at all. But here it's an absolute absence. Does it mean something, absence? Well, like a presence, I don't know. But this emptiness, you can't speak about this in a lot of spiritual or not spiritual places. And here, even if it's not understandable, or even if we don't know what really I'm speaking about, there's a sharing and doubtless uncertainty that all there is this. Nothing is missing. Nothing is missing. Then what else? That's okay.
I mean, the sense of something is missing may just happen. That's it. You know, this feeling of this is not complete, this already completely this. And like I suggested in the beginning, like, you know, this, you know, maybe leaving this group may happen. Naina.
Maybe.
Yes.
I don't know anything, like, and at first I always was afraid to know nothing, because I wasn't with people who accepted that. They didn't want to hear that. And so I always felt like exiled or something.
Yes.
And I don't know, I actually truly love to not know what the future is or the past is or nothing, like, but because of the conditioning, I was forced to know stuff from the past and the future. It felt like I wasn't acceptable if I didn't. And we all want to feel that acceptance. I don't know what, it's just that feeling, and there's nobody can accept, nobody, there's no perceptual, anything in perception that can actually accept what this is.
Yes.
It's just this can accept this.
Yeah, and this need for acceptance may just simply stop, or may become very intense. Sweetheart Rosa, go ahead.
Naina is giving so beautiful impulses here. While listening to you again, sweetheart, this popped up. I remembered how when the situation was very tense here, like 2.5 years ago, I went to sleep with a meditation called quantum acceptance meditation. And in this meditation, the crucial thing which I loved, so it's just like loving this music, innocently so. The thing which I loved, which calmed the body, relaxed the body, was it's what is. This is always the simplicity which I love. It's what is already, because it is. And in this directness, this is already the acceptance of what is. So it was very obvious that there is no rose on top saying, I accept this or I reject this. I accept this. This was a joke to see this. And I was in a way like going to sleep, like dying every night with this beautiful mantra meditation. It's just this. It's already accepted. Why? Because it is. So this was kind of a giving up. It wasn't easy. It was quite painful, but in this pain, it was already like relaxing itself. And just to put it in words in a way. Yeah. Yeah. Thanks for sharing.
And the beauty is, I was talking about this with Chris this afternoon. There's already no one in a state of not accepting this able to move to a state of acceptance. accepting may happen. This is not about accepting everything. This is not about accepting your kid to get drive over by your neighbor. No. That's just simply what seems to be happening. Acceptance or the lack of acceptance. But there's no one doing any accepting already. There's no you able to move to a state where everything is accepted. There is no you in a state already of not accepting. There's just simply acceptance or the lack of it. This is free to be whatever. Acceptance, not accepting, hating, not hating, loving, liking. And acceptance may happen. And acceptance may shift into the absence of acceptance. Not wanting this is this too. Wanting to accept everything is already just simply this. And this need may just simply go. The need for me to accept everything may just simply stop. It's hard to do something when there's no you doing anything already. Chris, you're working simultaneously.
Yep, as always.
You want to share something here, my friend? Or should we let you work?
Yeah, I don't really have anything to share. But I never learned the trick of looking up. Maybe I should try that. No. No. But yeah, I probably should just get back to work.
Tony with the glasses. You can unmute yourself. Something coming up there?
Unmute. Yeah. I don't have anything to add. I think I used to play a lot of chess tournaments, and people would look up. I think you'd access a different part of your brain. You know, when you it kind of takes you out of like a more kind of forward linear mindset, but I don't know. That's just a theory. I'm just figuring out my own minds, let alone knowing why other people do it. So your guess is as good as mine.
Yeah, beautiful. Yeah, we can say it's all the brain.
I mean, as far as we know, but that's a perception of the brain. So it's like,
Yes, it's hard to say, you know, when there's nothing else as something which is separated from this, able to figure this out. At the same time, trying to figure this out is already just simply this. There's no way around it.
right.
How you twist and turn, it's always just simply this. Calling this the brain or the mind or Shiva or God or Brahman or whatever. It's already just simply this. There's nothing else. I hear some kids in the background. Does anyone has his microphone on?
I mean, yeah, there's kids in the background here. I could mute myself. I don't
Oh,
know if
it's
yeah, it might be me.
Iris. Do I say it right? Iris, Iris?
Yeah, yep, you're good. I don't know what to say, guys. I feel like I missed the beginning, so I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, you didn't
Please.
miss anything.
Okay,
I mean,
I'm
we're not talking.
listening.
It's funny, yeah. Nothing is actually missed, although there can be a sense of I missed something, so I have no clue what the hell this is about. That's probably because I missed the beginning. Well, it's not about something. There's nothing here on offer tonight. I mean, although there may be a sense, well, after this meeting, I maybe have gained some truth. Well, that's it. There's no one here to give you anything. I mean, there's no one to receive anything already. So that's quite simple. It's not a teaching. This meeting will not bring you anywhere. You can definitely not use it. I mean, it's very impractical, this meeting. You cannot buy anything for it. You cannot put it somewhere and look at it. It's already just simply this. There may be a sense, well, it's a good meeting or it was a lousy meeting. That's it already. There's nothing on offer. This is it already. There may be a sense that there's something on offer. Well, great. That's it too. And thinking that going to non-duality meetings or friendships, groups, or spiritual retreats may bring me something which will help me is already innocently this. It has already nothing to do with me. Even the sense this is helpful is already me-less.
Sweetheart, I have the impression you want to get rid of us here.
Oh, that's it. Well, no.
Just joking. It's beautiful. I love it. Here's nothing on offer, guys. Ciao.
Well, there's no one here having you guys or having this able to get rid of you or something else. Yeah, sweetheart, beautiful. Nina, you're waving again.
There's so much tears are coming, and I just feel very, very grateful. It feels, there's a feeling that it's like there's a spell. It was a spell and it's been broken. And now I feel like there's all these pieces everywhere that need to get gathered back together. I don't know, that's just an illustration. But you can't, there's no way to go back into the spell, so to speak. It's like, and then it's like there's nothing anybody can do about it, because there isn't anybody to do anything about it. It's just it's like it's like there's nowhere to go and no escaping that recognition.
Yes. Beautiful. Yeah, it's hard to put it together when it's already together. It's already complete.
I guess it's like the veil lifted, but then it's still this, whether the veil is there or not.
Oh yes, it has always been this. Claiming it to be behind a veil or not, it was already just simply what it was. There's no you to escape this. It's like trying to run away when you're already running. It's just simply not possible. There's no way to go to. There's no you in this, able to leave this. At the same time, the feeling that you want to escape is already inescapable.
I keep thinking about the bride as she's getting married. And she's got this veil. This beautiful woman and then you lift up the veil and there's nobody there. Oh.
I love it. I love it. By the way, I also am in love with the unescapable part. No escape. Already. Boom. This is maybe here my highest excitement always. So lovely sharings, Nina. Great.
Yeah, beautiful, Nina. Thank you very much. Dawn is giving you a blue heart. Dawn, any words today? Or are you watching Netflix at the same time?
Well, I was watching How to Attain Christ Consciousness by Rudolf Steiner.
Oh, great! The German, how you call it, Anthroposoph. You want to share something? Anything you learned there? You want to share here tonight?
Anything I learned there? Well, no, not anything I learned there. What I learned, I sort of had it here about 30 minutes ago. I was there, but now I lost it again.
Oh yes.
So now I've got 10 minutes to get it back. So that's where I'm at.
You mean because it's 10 minutes until the hour is over?
Right. Yeah. The hour's over. So I only have an hour to get it.
Well, it's a pity.
This is it. And then after that, then it's like, oh God, well, I'll wait till Tuesday night when I see Michael on his call, and then I'll have another opportunity.
Some bad news for you, Don. It's
you know, so this is getting bleak. Or I'll just take some mushrooms later and get it that way. I am going to get it with you or without you.
Great. I love the endurance.
Don, here's the rose option. Don't forget the rose option, sweetheart.
Oh, that's it. Thank you for, I heard that. I forgot about that.
Okay, this is a reminder. This is an innocent reminder, sweetheart.
I appreciate that. I really do. I really get that.
He still hasn't called you, Don. Call Rosa.
What?
You still haven't called her?
Oh, no, no. That's just, you
that's
know.
why I haven't got it.
That's just what's happening, right? It'll happen when it happens, if it happens.
Don, sweetheart, no pressure. No pressure, my love.
No.
All good. All good.
No pressure.
No.
Maybe
So
I'm
Dawn, I wanted to say something to you.
Yeah,
you have such a great sense of humor. And I think that when I'm in your presence, I got it.
That's interesting. Thank you for that, because with Rosa, I just got it. So maybe I don't have to spend time with Rosa one-on-one. I just get it right now with her. Thank you, Rosa. And thank you, Nina. I just got it from you.
Oh, sweetheart, Don, I love you. You're awesome.
This is such an amazing, this is like a magic show to me. It's like all this magic that comes out of all these so-called people. It's just all this magic and sort of like blessings and magical things going around. And it's just, I don't know. I got it. Okay. So this is what it looks like when you get it. Yeah. Not, you know, it's just sort of whatever. You know what I mean? Because I don't feel nothing. But I, you know, sort of like I really feel nothing. But that's good. Does that make sense? I'm yakking here, but you know, what I don't care, what's good about yakking here is that I'm not yakking to anybody, right? Or only to what I think is out there. So maybe you're out there, maybe you're not. I don't know. All this here is these words coming out of me, or out of whatever. And you're, it's like everybody's just sort of, where I perceive nobody's saying anything, and so it's like What are they thinking?
I think, Dawn, sweetheart, I think you already had your mushrooms. Am I right?
This is the afterglow of yesterday's mushrooms.
I would say so.
I'm thinking you're beautiful, Don. I love you, man.
Oh man,
I love him more.
I appreciate that. I truly appreciate that.
Well, don't go anywhere, Don.
You guys, I'm not going anywhere. I'm going to be here now forever, because there's no place to go, right? I'm here. I'm now. This is it. This is this is what I've been looking for. Oh God, doesn't look like it. Doesn't look like what I've been looking for. That's for sure. If this is it, oh my God. Okay.
Yeah, it's so beautiful. Don, when you say it, you know, this cannot be it, you know? It cannot be just this. A lousy job, nagging children. My wife is not listening. My husband is not following my instructions. I don't earn enough money. This cannot be it. That's it already. And this cannot be it, may just simply stop. And there may be a sense waking up, I lost it. I have to look to more so-called non-duality meetings, because yesterday I got it, but today I lost it. That's it already. There's already no you able to hold something. There's already no you having anything which you can lose. At the same time, the sense of loss is already just simply what it is, as is the sense of gain. Feeling that you have found something, got something, or have lost something is already just simply this. This sense of loss and gain is just innocently playing, arising and dissolving. There's nothing to do with you. There's no one able to hold this. There are no handles. Has anyone seen handles or edges? There's no one able to hold this meeting, sitting, breathing. It's ungraspable. The idea that you can get this is already ungettable, as is the absence of the belief that you can get this. You cannot get that you can get this or can't get this. It's already just simply what it is.
Everybody,
Garrett.
I just gotta pick up the wife.
Ah, okay. Take care. Drive safe. You want to share something before you go?
No, I don't think so, but nothing to say as usual. But yeah, nice to see you all again. And I'll
Nice
see.
to see you, Gareth.
Love you to see you.
Much love.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
See you next time.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Maybe. Who knows?
Catherine, sweetheart, you want to share something tonight? I saw you relaxing there on the couch.
Yes, very, very tired. I had a 4-day retreat with Jim Newman.
Oh,
and,
that's tiring.
And it's really close to mine, at only half an hour drive. Beautiful. Oh my gosh, the place is gorgeous. Apart from one day when we had rain, it's just sitting outside for breakfast, lunch, tea time. Yeah, really nice. Yeah, and first time I've met Jim Newman, and no, I had no expectations. I don't really watch. I don't go on his Zoom meetings or anything. So just because it was near mine, I didn't have to travel abroad or a long way. So yeah, it's very nice, just very completely wiped out. It's, yeah, I could say full and empty at the same time. And no need for explanation really, because it's the word explanation is no value. And even saying that has no value. So just laughing. Nice to hear Nina share, and yeah, everybody, seemingly everybody, and yeah, like Rosa, what a joy. Why not?
Yeah. Catherine, sweetheart, I would
Yeah.
boom out here and say, well, it's full-on value, of course, too. At the same time, no value and
Yes,
total value. It's just,
yeah, it's just what it is.
Exactly.
But yes, but yeah,
It's not about not seeing value.
it's not about knowing what value means. So it's like, you know, it's not about knowing really.
yeah, sweetheart, it's just simply about the directness saying no value, just this.
Well, you know, and at the same time, finding it valuable to go to Jim Newman is already just simply this. As is claiming it's not about knowing, which is just another knowing. That's just simply what it is. Saying
Yeah.
it's not about knowing is knowing that it's not about knowing. I mean, there's just no way to land in that sense with words or ideas or beliefs. It's already just simply what it is. So it's not about.
Yes, woo, 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 woo.
Yes, I
woo,
mean,
woo.
you know, finding this very valuable may happen. Finding
It's
well,
like dancing to music, woo, you know, and the rhythm, and it just moves by itself.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
Look at her, like she started with full-on tiredness, huh? Look
Yeah,
how
yeah.
she's dancing now.
Because I came back this afternoon, and I literally crashed on this sofa and slept, and I'm starting to
to wake up.
To wake up, to recover a bit. Yeah.
She's going to a party later. Watch her.
So
this is it, Rosa. This is the party.
Yeah, totally.
Well, I mean, this is fabulous.
Absolutely.
Incredible, isn't it?
Totally.
Yeah.
I'm with you, girl. I'm with you, girl.
Yeah.
Full on party here.
you know, this is the party for no one to enjoy.
And enjoying may happen.
And enjoyment may happen. You know, no one is entering this party. No one is leaving this party. It's just an empty party.
It's already gone.
Not even started.
Yeah. Are we going to play tennis?
Rosa likes tennis.
Tennis of words. You win, you win. Anyway, I better shut up.
Oh no, you talk how much ever you like.
Yeah.
So this is the after party. As I understand, this is the after the gym retreat party.
Yeah. Like the after work party.
Beautiful. But thanks for sharing, Catherine.
No.
Beautiful that you enjoyed the time there with Jim. And
Yeah.
that you had a great time, so to say.
It's you know, it's the asking of questions, and then the answer is absolutely not what you expect, and it's like, all I can describe what it's like there's a sword so sharp that you don't even know it's already cut through your neck. You know, it's a kind Rosa.
I enjoy
My
my
head is still on. My head is still on. But it's just that type, because you ask like what I would regard as a normal question, and which is something that I want to know the answer to this question, and you don't get that. You get something else that's like, oh, you know.
Yeah, this reminds me very much when I was into, I don't know what it was, Buddhism, or I don't know. I was hopping from this to this, just simply what made enjoyed myself. And this was like the koans. Is it pronounced rightly, koan? So you have those masters and the students, and the students are always asking the master, so they want to get enlightened. And they always ask the masters, like, Master, can you please tell me how to, and the master is then kind of saying, go and wash your cup or stuff like this, you know, like completely like crashing the mind. And yeah, and this is exactly what you're explaining there.
Yeah, build me a house first, sweep the floor, get water.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then in that case, they're talking to someone to go and do something, which this is not that. Because then there's nobody recognized to be there. So there's nobody to tell to go and do things here, there, and everywhere.
Yeah, sweetheart. But at the same time, also with this in this example which I gave with the master and the student, it's already there is already no one in it.
No, there's no difference between Jim Newman and Eckhart Tolle.
Or Xander.
No, there's just a simple, so-called body, you know, making a sound, and then there's an enjoyment, you know, of the sound or not, and a liking and thinking it's so beautiful to go to Eckhart, to go to Jim Newman. It's already just simply.
Yeah, I used to love when I first had not so much the power of now, but the New Earth. Only had to hold the book, and I felt an energy.
Yeah, the same here. Yeah. I love Stillness Speaks.
Oh, I've not read that one. Yeah, and the same. There was so much in loveness with Mooji, and I think you mentioned, Sander, that you had Sadhguru where you did the Kriya Yoga, and
yes,
I went to see him in London, and yeah, actually there was an experience there because he was playing the drum and singing at the same time. And suddenly it's like all the cells of my body were just, and I don't know, it's just, and that's it. And then there was nothing, you know, that's all. And yeah. And it's this,
yeah, so beautiful.
It's this just sharing, seemingly sharing. You end up talking like, as you hear, you know, it's parrot talk sometimes. You hear a certain type of language and you start repeating.
Yeah, it's so beautiful, Catherine. And you know, this love for Mooji or Eckhart Tolle or Sadhguru may just simply shift in loving Jim Newman or Tony or Tim or Jim or who.
Because and this is just... there's nothing that stays or like you say, you can't hold. It's like trying to hold air or whatever, you know, even the breath. How long can you hold the breath for? You have to let it go, you know, the body physically or whatever. So it's impossible to ever. It's whatever it is as it is. Like you say, watching football, not here, but...
You know, it's so even trying to stay with Mooji or with Jim, you know, is already innocently this. They're trying to hang on or to keep the love flowing is already just simply this. It's impossible, you know. It's just,
no, like Rosa was saying, no escape.
No escape.
No escape. Yeah.
Like Nina was saying, no escape. I just mentioned that I also love this part, no escape. Yeah.
It didn't come from me either.
Oh, there's no
Well,
one
of
owning
course
any
not.
suggestions or role. No one is owner of any suggestions or states. You know, it's just or words. No one owns this, including saying that no one owns this or is already ownerless, so to say.
And there's no right or wrong expression or saying. It's whatever. Anyway, thank you.
Thank you for sharing, Catherine. Beautiful there.
Beautiful. With this no escape part, I had today a situation. Well, something happened, and here there was the no escape part again, and I love it very much. It's very booming, and this is also for me like this brutal love part, this full-on aliveness, no escape. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I just like to say to Catherine that thank you so much for what you shared. That was to me, that was the essence of everything, what you shared. And I thank you so much for that, because in 2 months I plan on seeing Jim Newman for a weekend retreat out here where I live. And so what you just shared, before I was going to go to get it from him, you know, I was going to go to get it. After listening to you, it's like, I'm going to go, but I'm not going to go to get it. So thank you so much. That was, it's funny where you hear this stuff, you know what I mean? It's not from necessarily the great teacher. A lot of times when I hear the real words of wisdom, it's not from the great teachers. It's from people like you guys. From the, you know what I mean? It's just comes out. So just thank you. And I'll include everybody in the thank you. Why not? Everybody.
It's the end of the guru and the student. This is the end.
And Don, I hope you include yourself too.
Yes. There's no hierarchy, you know, there are no students, no teachers. There's just this dancing, singing in different seemingly bodies.
Yeah, I don't know. You see, I think I don't mean you, Sander. I don't know. You know, it's not an intellectual understanding. So, you know, there can be in the meeting still trying to understand, and it's like, let's say you go for a little walk, a short walk, or you go for a long hike, and you're completely exhausted. So you're too tired to even engage the intellect. You're just too tired. So in a way, you're more open, you know. But it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter trying to get something or not, like, you know, like Sander said. It's whatever appears to be happening. So it's freedom, like yeah, or this unescapable or inescapableness. So
Catherine, sweetheart, when are you starting your Zoom, your own Zooms?
I would say I'm not there yet. Like,
yeah, let me go with the freedom thing.
I won't
the
know.
good starting point, Catherine.
I probably won't know. This is one thing that I don't want to die. You know, it's like if you're so I was told, because I was sharing a room, that I sang in my sleep. Oh. Now, unless someone tells you, you're not aware, like I used to sleep talk or sleepwalk. So if it's like that, where you're not aware, there's nobody there, and no awareness that you're talking. Oh, I guess it's the same now, but it appears.
Same now, yes. I mean, There's no difference, sweetheart, between talking and you sleep on talking now. It's
Yeah.
just
But
no one
when
separated to here already.
it's like there's no right answer or wrong answer.
Yeah.
Then
It's just the freedom. It's just in a way the freedom from all the concepts.
Yeah, and then you don't have to prove anything even to yourself, and you know, or I don't know, they might still be trying to prove. Yeah, they might. I don't know. Yeah,
anything may
Sander.
happen, right?
Yeah.
Right, Catherine? Anything may happen trying to prove. You know, sometimes there seems to be people have an explanation why it's just this. You know, trying to come up with a logical equation why it's this already is already just simply this, trying to prove this.
Yeah, I think it's from what I hear, you know, where that contraction, there's a feeling, there's a me. As soon as that's there, you need to survive, because the everything else seems to be separate. So you feel like there's a threat, and you try and survive. So knowing and being knowledgeable and having, you know, a lot of knowledge or a lot of power, it's because then you're not so afraid and vulnerable. You know, and then when that drops, that contraction goes away, and there's no one, there's just maybe survival of the body, or you don't necessarily step in front of a bus, you know, but at the same, it's blah blah blah.
Yeah,
It's blah,
sweetheart.
blah, blah. It's
Exactly. It's just
seeing Rosa's
blah,
beautiful
blah.
smile.
Totally.
Rosa's beautiful smile.
I love those beautiful stories of this contracted energy, and you know, those beautiful explanations. And this is really, in a way, just blah blah. What a beauty. Yeah.
And talking freely or nonsense or serious, and yeah.
It's this, yeah.
I would say there's nothing wrong with feeling contracted. Feeling contracted or feeling separate is already not separate. It's just completely,
yes.
It's already simply what it is. Feeling contracted, feeling separate. It has nothing to do with you.
Yeah.
Already complete in itself. And this feeling may just simply stop. It may become very intense. This is free to be feeling contracted, or the lack of feeling contracted, feeling like a me, not feeling like a me. It's already free. It's already freedom. It's already this.
I love to see the characters booming out. Like, it can be also very subtle. It depends on the character, more introvert or extrovert. Like in the fullness of the character, full-on personality. And this is so beautiful to see. Yeah, this is in a way the freedom, just to be yourself exactly as you are. Yeah, full-on party, Catherine. Yeah. You did a beautiful movie, Sander. I loved it. Like it was about the unpersonal personality. I don't know what it was. I love it. I love it. Yeah, that's the freedom.
Oh yes, and yeah, you know, the love for it, the hate for it, it's already this. It is this, this is it. And there isn't even it to be this, or this to be it. Well, sweethearts, thank you very much for all the beautiful inputs and the suggestions and the love and whatever it's been called. Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Thank you, Sander. Totally.
Such a joy.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Have a beautiful night, morning, midday.
Yes. Yeah. Good night, all.
Hearts. How did you do that?
Magic.
Magic.
See you soon.
Ciao, ciao.
Bye, Tony.
Bye.
Bye, Nina.
Bye. Bye, Rosa.
Tony, yeah.
Sander.
And Don.
Bye, Dawn.
Bye, Agnes.
Catherine.
Bye, Tony, Iris.